Everyone. It is Sunday, July the 3rd, 2016, about 8 a.m. And this is DelReyVAWeather.com. We're going to do a little update on the weather we can expect for Monday, July the 4th, tomorrow. And as far as severe weather is concerned, it looks like that's going to be pushed off into Tuesday. In all likelihood, it's not going to come into the to DC area until after 11 p.m. on Monday, and that's pretty consistent. That's what I said late yesterday as well. As far as the potential for the fireworks display, I suspect that it will not be canceled, but you should definitely follow the National Park Service on Twitter if you're planning to go down to the mall tomorrow, because they will announce whether there's been any change to the scheduling of the fireworks. With probably, I would suspect if they're going to do something, they're going to make a decision at least by 6 p.m. tomorrow. What you see up on the screen is the latest NAM 4KM for Washington Reagan National Airport, and I currently have it set for Tuesday at midnight, basically 12 a.m. on Tuesday. And if you notice, we have a pretty heavy rain, and we got a lot of red over in this section of the sounding indicators. So we're talking about the potential for more severe thunderstorms, I suspect, is going to be certainly after 11 p.m. If we move this back to about the start of the fireworks display, we have some red down here. We have a sweet index of 418, which generally means severe thunderstorms. However, the convective available potential energy is very low. It's about 22. So while there is the potential for perhaps a strong thunderstorm around the time of the fireworks displays, in all likelihood there's not going to be anything at that time. However, we do have an indication of rain, and so I suspect we're going to have a rainy fireworks. There's definitely going to be sprinkles, if not steady rain, around the time that the fireworks start. I want to back this up a little bit. I want to show you this. We got 3 dots here. That indicates moderate to heavy rain, and that's showing up about 6 p.m. So it's quite likely that late in the afternoon tomorrow we're going to see pretty heavy rain around here. If we back this up a little bit more, this is 1 p.m. so we're still showing rain even at 1 p.m. But by noon, I mean basically the morning tomorrow, is going to be relatively rain-free. Okay, so let me go to this other overview. I want to show you this. The green is the rain, and it's showing that potentially we're going to have about 9/10 of an inch. I think that's very accurate. If you go across all the models, we're talking about between 8/10 and 9/10 of an inch. So it's going to be under 1 inch for the DC area, but it's going to be a considerable amount of rain in a fairly short time. This model showing anywhere from the accumulation occurring from about 2 p.m., maybe noon, through Tuesday morning, and that would be the total over that entire period. But let's turn off precipitation here, and I want to show you the white squares is cloud cover, and it indicates relative height. And if you look, this is, let me move this up here. Okay, this is about 8 p.m. Right here. And if you notice, we have a lot of clouds up in this area, which are higher altitude clouds. They're in the like the 20,000 feet area. But you see a lot of little white spots here. And so that's showing that there's a likelihood that we're going to have a low-level cloud deck about the time of the fireworks. And we're talking about under 5,000 feet. So that's going to definitely impact the viewing of the fireworks tomorrow. I just can't see that you're going to have a really great fireworks display tomorrow. Okay, I want to go to another product. Let me find it first. Yeah, this is the GFS product. It shows cloud cover in percentage, and it's by layer. So we have a total cloud cover here. We have a medium altitude clouds here, low clouds here, and high clouds here. Okay, and this is set for about 8 p.m. tomorrow evening. Definitely showing a pretty heavy cloud cover over the entire region. If you look at broken out by levels, high clouds are going to be quite extensive. Medium clouds are even going to be kind of extensive at that time. But it's showing that in this case at 8 p.m. Not much low-level clouds. But I suspect that we're going to see them. This is not really necessarily, these models are not precise, particularly the GFS, because it really is on a basically a 6 square mile resolution. And so I think the likelihood is that we're going to have low clouds during the fireworks over the DC. Okay, let's see if we can see another product. Okay. This is the College of DuPage a Next Gen Weather Lab Supercell Index. And this is currently set for about 2 a.m. on Tuesday, July the 5th. And that's what this is showing is that's when the maximum potential for severe weather would occur. And that's also been kind of consistent. It's over the last 24 hours. It's been pushed off into more Tuesday for severe weather rather than Monday. And I'll show you this briefly. This is a sounding at that same time. And over in this area it's saying tornadoes. It really is, in all likelihood, there won't be a tornado at 2 a.m. on Tuesday. But what it is showing is that there is a potential for a supercell, basically rotation of a thunderstorm. And so if you're going to go see the fireworks display, I would suggest that if they do occur, if they're not canceled, that shortly after the fireworks occur, you get out of Dodge. You basically, go to an area that either head home or go to an area that's going to have some protection from any severe weather that might come in on the late side. In any event, the Park Service is going to keep you informed about the weather. That's why you should follow them. And they do have a contingency plan. In the event that there is severe weather that comes in early, in all likelihood they will evacuate the mall, and they will usually evacuate people to the nearby museums. And then, of course, if you're near a metro station, that's a good shelter-in-place area as well. Okay, let me see if there's anything else I wanted to show you. Okay, I'll show you this is the European model. This is showing, again, it's showing about 0.8 inches of rain over that period. also consistent with all the other American models. But here we go. Unfortunately, the European model only has overall total cloud cover, and this is showing that at 8 p.m. It's going to be very cloudy in the DC area. So that's about what we have, what we know right now about tomorrow and fireworks. It's going to be a rainy day. If you're planning to go down early to take in some of the other events before the fireworks, be prepared with rain gear. Probably a poncho is going to be the best for protection against the rain. As far as wind is concerned, it doesn't look like it's going to be really strong winds tomorrow at all. Fairly light until much later after 11 p.m. Then it's going to get windy. And I'll leave it there for now. If you have any questions, just give me a tweet at PatPend, that's PATPEND, and I'll try and answer them. Thanks a lot.